I'm Rick Howard, president of Kingdom Magic Vacations. In my job, I get to travel a lot. I explore the world on land and sea, eating in unique restaurants and discovering interesting locations. I'm always looking for new places to visit, and I want you to travel with me. Welcome to Travel with Rick. Hey everybody, we're here in Port Canaveral where the Disney Fantasy just arrived, fresh from her voyage down from New York. We were there a couple of days ago for the christening on March 1st. It was awesome. Neil Patrick Harris was our host for the entertainment. He was great. We're going to show you some great and funny video, very entertaining video of Neil Patrick Harris, along with Jerry Seinfeld, who was also really, really funny and entertaining. And then we've got the christening ceremony actually with Tom Staggs and Bob Iger, and of course Mariah Carey, the new Godmother for the Disney Fantasy, with Mickey Mouse there and Minnie as she did the traditional champagne christening for the Fantasy. So we've got a lot of cool pics, some great video to show you. So let's welcome the Disney Fantasy to New York first, and now here in Florida. Here's some video from the christening. See ya.
There have been a lot of rumors about Castaway Cay, specifically about its history before being purchased by Disney in the 90s. Now, it's very easy to spread false rumors. It's even easier, in this case, to spread true ones. So, if you don't mind, I'd like to set the record straight once and for all. Once a long time ago, Disney's own private island was used by bad guys and pirates for importing contraband. Now the island is safe, run the family fun way. Plus we've shut down the runway where the smugglers' planes will land. The whole new world. The shady types are all in jail. We've made a den of vice, a paradise. It's just like some romantic fairy tale. No, understand. This is Disney. This is entertainment, and this is super classic synergistic Disney celebration, written for the fantasy's initial embarkation, and then every worthy of the Disney Corporation. Super spicy synergistic Disney celebration. Super spicy synergistic Disney celebration. Executed like a military operation. Memorizing all of this took lots of something zombie. Super spicy synergistic. Super spicy synergistic. That's the Disney way. A whole new world. Super spicy synergistic celebration. Super spicy synergistic celebration. At the buffet. I'm so pleased to be here tonight to help welcome the Disney Fantasy to New York City with all of the subtlety and understatement that Disney's known for. The ship is just incredible. I don't know, I just took a tour of it yesterday. I'm blown away, never been on a cruise in my life. The stateroom's unbelievable. The line's unbelievable. It's perfect for the entire family. There's an area just for children, which is great. There's a place for tweens, which is great. There's a giant water slide on this ship. Nay, not water slide, the industry's first water coaster. You gotta check it out. Wow. Although with this weather, maybe water coaster, maybe water luge. The food is tremendous. You'll get to enjoy a delicious meal in one of the ship's 3 restaurants, so I hope you'll eat and enjoy your meal and stick around for the after party at Europa nightclub district later. Yeah! Europa's amazing. Each district is dedicated to a great European city. In Paris, Dublin, London. Unfortunately, they decided to leave out Amsterdam. This is Disney. I'm told those brownies were delicious. Anyway, you're going to see a lot more of the ship later this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one, the only, Jerry Seinfeld.
To see what the end of my career will be like. It's not so bad. Nice to see you here. Welcome. Welcome to the Disney cruise. What's the name of the boat again? I love it. I've been staying in a stateroom. It's beautiful. And I'm in New York on a cruise. I'm in New York on a cruise. And I'm still in New York. This is what I would want. I would want to be in a boat that does not leave. Doesn't that seem like it would be nice? Because when you live in New York, you need the things that New York has. You need coffee every 3 feet. Can you believe the amount of coffee places in New York? There's coffee at home. People have coffee at work. They have the cup holder in the car. And the waitresses are walking around with pots. Let me fill it up. Let me warm it up. Let me top it off.
And no bathrooms.
You can lift up a manhole cover. We just made a fresh pot. Would you like some? We're too into this drink. We're drinking too much coffee. People walk around, they hold those cups out like they've won an award as they're walking down the street. I'd like to thank Juan Valdez. Why do the people sit in the coffee? Why do they live in there? Why do they just stay in there? Get your coffee, leave. I'm going to open up a coffee shop called Beat It. Coffee comes in 3 sizes. Get lost, see you, and scram. Coffee leads 2 separate lives. It leads one life in the cup, another life in your body. In the cup, coffee is a charming host of a delightful party. Everyone around the coffee is sippy and chatty and stirry and sippy. Oh, I want to hear this whole story. But then after the coffee leaves the cup, it enters the human body, and then it is not so friendly. Coffee is mean when it gets inside. I want more talk and more peeing. Large intestine, I want all that out of here right now. Mean. A lot of weird drinks, though. It's hard to figure out what to drink now, isn't it? You go into a mini mart, it's a whole wall of stuff. What am I getting? Shut up, I don't know. 5-hour energy drink. You ever see that little bottle by the cash register? 5 hours! That's a weird amount of time. Who's working 1 to 6? What does that even feel like? I need 5 hours of energy right now. You were fine, I know, I just hit the wall. 5 hours of energy. The workday is 8 hours. You have an hour for lunch, you're down to 7. According to this company, I only need 2 hours of natural human energy in one of these meth lab Hawaiian Punch Jello shots. Alcoholic coffee drinks. This is how desperate we are to come up with new things to consume. Alcoholic coffee. How rare is that set of circumstances where you need to be whatever the opposite of tired and sober is? Sometimes I want to be trashed and alert. I know my car was all over the road, officer. I saw every second of it. I know I'll be filling out papers at the police station all night. Bring it on, I'm sharp as a tack. Don't know what to drink, don't know what to eat. Nobody can figure out what to eat. It was so much easier when we were kids. When I was a kid, they invented the Pop-Tart. The back of my head blew right over. Do you remember that? We weren't ready for the Pop-Tart. They didn't ramp us up. It was the 60s. We had toast. That was it. Orange juice frozen years in advance. a wood chipper. You had breakfast, you had to take 2 days off for the scars to heal. We were chimps playing in the dirt with sticks. My mother would make cream of wheat. Remember cream of wheat? She wouldn't put enough water. It was thick. I couldn't even move the spoon. It was like running in the hull of a slave ship. And then the Pop-Tart. It was like a doorway to another dimension. You open the flaps, the Pop-Tarts are not even visible. They're in the pack. Some of those special packets. They had a metallic alloy lining from NASA or something. Once there were Pop-Tarts, I did not understand why other types of food continue to exist. What for? Nothing else gave you that seamless flow. 2 in the packet, 2 slots in the toaster. Okay, I don't have to figure out anything there. 1's not enough, 3's too many. They always give you 2. And they can't go stale because they were never fresh. I'm 57 years old, I'm married, I live here in New York just up the street. I have 3 kids, my son's birthday is today. You know these kid birthdays, this is the new parenting. I gotta bring every kid in New York, it's gotta be in my house. They would say, well, we have kids, why do we need these other kids? Do you find that other people's children never look quite right? Is that boy's head supposed to be? He looks like a melon head. And the parents come to pick him up, oh, they're melon heads too, it's a melon head family. They're weird, these birthday parties. The piñata, bizarre. The kid's almost 7. Let's teach him blind rage and senseless violence. Holding little shoulders, you wail on this ignorant beast. You hear me? You take this crude weapon and you beat the snot out of him. Whatever falls out of his ruptured carcass, grab it, eat it right in front of his face. When we're done with him, we're going to put a picture of his brother on the wall. Everyone's going to get a pen and we're going to nail his ass. But I love being married. I love it. I'm married for 12 years. It's a beautiful thing. What is marriage? What's it about? It's about listening. Listening. A lot of wives complain their husbands do not listen. Never heard my wife say this. She may have. I don't know. But here's what I do know, ladies. I know that your husband wants to make you happy. He wants to do it. He cannot do it. He doesn't know how to do it. Sometimes we do it. We don't know how we did it. Can't ask, what did I do? That looks like you don't know what you're doing. Can't do nothing. Well, the woman says, I can't believe you're doing this. Man says, doing what? The woman starts crying. Man says, I didn't do anything. Woman says, exactly. So marriage is a bit of a chess game, except the chessboard is made of flowing water, and all the chess pieces are smoke. You can make all the moves you want, they will not affect the outcome of the game. You have got to listen in marriage. It's very important. Because women have a lot of questions. When they get married, they become very inquisitive. A lot of questions, and then complicated questions. Theoretical, hypothetical issues. They invent things that may or may not occur. It doesn't matter. They want to know how you might respond. How you would respond. If you faked your own death and I found out about it, what would you say then? What are you talking about? Oh, I dreamt the whole thing last night, so don't deny it. It's like being on a game show and you're always in the lightning round. I have a game show podium. I wake up in the morning, I stand behind the podium. I got a hand button clicker. I'll take movies I think we saw together for 200. My wife, of course, is the returning champion from last week. I'll take details of a 10-minute conversation we had at 3 o'clock in the morning 8 years ago. I'd like to bet everything I have on that, Alex. I'm going for the win right here. Took the kids out to the movies. It's a new announcement. Have you seen the new announcement in the movie theater? Please pick up the garbage from around your seat after the movie. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll bring my orange jumpsuit and a wooden stick with a man. I'm not picking nothing up. I'm the one that threw it down. There's an agreed upon deal between us and the movie theater people that is understood by every single person in this room. You're ripping us off! A lot of overpriced, oversized crap we shouldn't be eating to begin with. That's fine. In exchange for that, when I'm done with something, I open my hand and let it roll down 8 rows. The cup holder's the only thing they've given us in the past 100 years of going to movies. Grows out of the armrest. You're resting your arm, you certainly won't be expected to hold a cup. Eventually they'll put in some automatic popcorn shooter that fires one in every 5 to 8 seconds. We don't want to use our hands anymore for anything. Right? And we like wheels on the luggage, belt clip for the cell phone. You have a dog, they give you a button on that leash, the dog pulls the leash, you hit the button, let the line out like he's a marlin. You go in the public restroom, the toilet flushes, it flushes itself. It sees the whole situation from your perspective. Looks up at you, I got this one. That little blinking red light just watching you. Are you done yet? Is that about all you got? The sink, for some reason, is not as aware of us as the toilet. We always have to go into a David Copperfield act right now. Paper towels, do another dance of the 7 veils over there. And why, by the way, are public restrooms constructed from the most sound, reflective materials that are possible? What do they use? Metal, glass, rock-hard tiles, so that every tiny human noise is rendered in Dolby Pro Logic surround sound quality. Is it not bad enough that we shatter the dignity of every decent law-abiding individual that goes into one of these little hideous clothes? They always have that little viewing window. What is the purpose of this? So I can see their lifeless, collapsed pant legs, tragic little shoe front poking out from underneath. How much more money is it to bring this wall down? All I'm asking, 1 foot. Plus it's a stall, it's for horses. I don't want to be in a stall. Maybe if it's a stall, maybe I should hang my head right over the front door like the horses do. I'm sure my co-workers recognize my shoes. Let's let them see my face. Hey Bob, how you doing? Yeah, this is why I had to run out of that big meeting. I have a PowerPoint presentation of my own to do. Thank you very much.
No one has bigger dreams than a child.
Makes no difference who you are.
Disney brings out the child in all of us.
Anything our desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon
let's give Neil Patrick Harris a hand. Neil, fantastic.
I love you.
Give that guy a free cruise, I think. Instead of a 1099. Obviously, this is a big moment for everyone at the Walt Disney Company, and we're especially pleased to be here tonight in this great city, New York, my hometown.
Woo!
The mayor was a pretty good marketing man. We're incredibly proud of the fantasy which builds on the creativity, innovation, and artistry, which are the hallmarks of not only the Walt Disney Cruise Line, but of the Walt Disney Company. And like all of our ships, the fantasy is going to connect guests of all ages to our iconic Disney characters, our great storytelling, which will create unforgettable experiences, once-in-a-lifetime vacations for the entire family. And from this grand elegance of this incredible atrium to the small finishing details in each of the staterooms, the level of craftsmanship and design throughout this stunning ship, I think, is unparalleled.
That's really true, Bob, and it's part of our heritage. Since the creation of Disneyland, our mission at Disney Parks has been to delight our guests through shared travel and leisure experiences that can create memories that last a lifetime. And from stem to stern, the Disney Fantasy was built and designed with that singular mission in mind. So as you explore the ship tonight, I hope that you will take in the passion, dedication, and attention to detail that's gone into every square inch. It truly has been a labor of love.
That's right, Tom. And none of us, would be standing here tonight if it weren't for the extraordinarily talented team of great Disney Imagineers, and designers, artists, craftspeople, and of course the crew, all of whom have worked tirelessly to bring this fantasy to life. I'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge Bernard Meyer and everyone at the Meyerwerk shipyard in Germany for their unwavering commitment to quality. They've been fantastic partners in building both the Disney Fantasy and the Disney Dream. Bernard, thank you.
Tonight, even though we are celebrating the ship's completion, really the story of the Disney Fantasy is just beginning. And that's a story that will be brought to life by the amazing officers, cast, and crew who will take this incredible ship to sea. Under the command of Captain Tom Forber, who, by the way, has been at the helm of every one of our ships, and all of our crew and cast, they really are the heart and soul of the Disney Fantasy. They come to us from all around the world, and they truly are the best of the best. Their dedication to making lifelong memories for all who sail with us shows in everything they do. Disney Cruise Line passengers consistently tell us how much they love our ships, but they also tell us that what they appreciate most and what keeps them coming back is our amazing cast and crew. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to present the officers, cast, and crew of the Disney Fantasy. Yet another ship, and I hope you'll all join us in wishing them a hearty bon voyage.
Of course, no christening ceremony would be complete without the ship's godmother, in our case maybe a fairy godmother. So it's my privilege to introduce her. She's an iconic singer, songwriter, and actress, winner of 5 Grammy Awards, one of the best-selling music artists of our time. She also happens to be a new mother of twins. That's good for us, Tom. And she's a native New Yorker. So, ladies and gentlemen, the fairy godmother of the Disney Fantasy,
oh my God,
the incredible Mariah Carey.
guessing this is a New York style, true New York style, since we're here. I don't want to keep talking about it, but here we are. We're going to count down the big moment. Ready? Join us, everybody. Ready?